Hello, Eagle Nation. This is your boy coming at you with a new video that is pretty much up to par. And this is actually some exciting news that that um that I just recently got off um off the media outlets and all of the social media throughout the day. I've heard that defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz, yeah, I said it, Jim Schwartz is no longer the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles after the end of this season. He has been talking about contemplating retirement, taking a year off, and he said he wants to retire. So, what that does to me and the rest of the Eagle fan base, yes, 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 yes. For the past 4 years, this guy ain't brought nothing but frustration to an Eagles defense that I've been so tired of seeing. The guy only brings pressure with the front four. He don't believe in linebackers. He don't believe in cornerbacks, and that's one of the reasons why the Eagles defense top have been 15 have been ranked 15 or lower in the past 4 years that he's been an Eagles defensive coordinator. Throughout this guy's career as a defensive coordinator, his defenses have not been ranked in the top 10. It never been a top 10 ranked defense. All because the super fact is the guy does not believe in having premier linebackers. He don't believe in blitzing. He don't believe in pressure. He don't believe in nothing that I'm going to take a quarterback down. He's going to believe in bringing pressure with the front four. So I've always have said, if you ain't got any cornerbacks, if you ain't got any defensive backs, if you ain't got any linebackers that can cover tight ends, wide receivers, and running backs out of the backfield, you're always going to have issues when it comes to getting the ball over the top. Now, throughout the 4 years that the Eagles didn't get have been the Eagles defensive coordinator, teams have thrown for over 400 yards over this guy defensive schemes, and it goes all the way back to the Eagles' first Super Bowl appearance against the New England Patriots 3 years ago. If you guys remember, Tom Brady threw over 500 yards in that game against the Philadelphia Eagles defense, because the fact is he only believed in bringing pressure with the front four. He don't believe in linebacker pressures. He don't believe in cornerback blitzes or safety blitzes, linebacker blitzes, zone coverages. He don't believe in none of that. And the only thing that I really hate that he used to be accustomed to was the stick defense, which means you only got 4 down linemen and everybody else is lying in the damn stick. You got your linebackers so far out, you got your cornerbacks so far out, and defensive backs so far out to a point that you don't have the middle of the field open. Now, if you guys remember, that defensive scheme itself ain't nothing but a problem, because teams can actually run the ball against that type of stick defense, because see, the stick defense is actually supposed to be made to cover on the pass over the top, but it never stops the run. If you guys noticed that, every time he played the stick defense, teams had gotten 5 yards, 6 yards, up 10 to 15 yards for first downs on that stick defense. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so glad this guy is leaving, because the fact is he ain't been nothing but hell in the past 3 or 4 years that he's been an Eagles defensive coordinator. When he went to Detroit Lions, his defense it was predictable. In the second and third year he was there. The first year, teams had a hard time, but then when they started figuring out his defense in the second and third year in Detroit, that's why he got fired. Also, when he went to the Buffalo Bills, the same type of schemes that he ran in Buffalo, same scheme. The first year, he'll get over. In the second, third, and fourth year, teams have been able to figure out his defensive schemes and been able to run and pass over the top. So that's one of the reasons why he's been out of the league for the past couple of years until 2017 when the Eagles brought him in as defensive coordinator. I'm sorry, 2016 as defensive coordinator. So if you guys remember, when the Eagles 2016, his defense was actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It was like 14 or 13, something like that. But then 2017 came, 2018 came, 2019 came, and 2020 is now officially over with. Those last 4 years that I just mentioned, teams have been able to pick our defense apart by throwing the football over the top. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so glad he's gone, because now we can get a true blue defensive coordinator that's able to bring pressure with linebacker blitzes, zone coverages, cornerbacks that can lock down wide receivers and tight ends coming off the line of scrimmage. So, I mean, that's why I'm hoping that the Eagles bring in Dan Quinn. If you guys remember, Dan Quinn is a former defensive coordinator for the college level. If you guys remember, he won 2 national championships with the Florida Gators. When they back when Tim Tebow was the quarterback, Dan Quinn was the defensive coordinator. The man won back-to-back national championships in Florida. Then he went to the NFL, and when he with Seattle, he helped Seattle win a Super Bowl. So the guy had a Super Bowl, and he had 2 national championships, 2 college rings, and 1 Super Bowl. And then he became the coach of the Falcons. And in the 4 years that he was with the Falcons have had a top 10 ranked defense. And so, but this past year, he was fired, and along with their general manager. So that's the other thing too. I hope his general manager becomes the Eagles GM if they fire Howard. So if Howard goes, they can bring in that guy, the former Falcons GM, as the new general manager, and they can bring in Dan Quinn as defensive coordinator. So that would be that'd be a 2 combination pickup if the Eagles decide to go away with Howard Roseman and Jim Schwartz. We already know Jim Schwartz is gone. So if Jim Schwartz goes and Howard Roseman go, that'll be 2 icing. That'll be 2 candles that we can blow out and get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me. So with that being said, I hope the Eagles do bring in Dan Quinn as the new defensive coordinator. Because that guy, he brings physicality and he brings emotion to a defense that we have not had or have seen since the days of Jim Johnson. And if you guys remember, Jim Johnson's defense, Jim Johnson had top 10 ranked defenses with the Philadelphia Eagles. That's why the Eagles have won so many games, because of Jim Johnson cornerback zone blitz games. So if we get Dan Quinn, that would be the height of my life in 2021. So with that being said, this is your boy, the Green Talents, coming to you guys with a video that's most important for all Eagles Nation worldwide. Peace, one love.